Let me ask you a question. Do you know what you ate last week Tuesday for dinner? No, I bet you don't. Neither do I. It's the truth. But if that's true, that also means that you probably don't know what trade you took last week Tuesday, or last month on a Tuesday, or last year on a Tuesday. I bet you don't have the answer for none of those questions because you don't know what trades you took. You have no idea. But you took a trade that day because you trade every day. What I'm trying to get to is journaling. There's a reason why you don't know the trades that you took last week Tuesday or the last month on Tuesday. There's a reason why. It's because you don't journal. You don't know this information. You don't know what you don't know. Everyone should be journaling. Everyone should journal. The reason for journaling is so you can have a track record, the stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis on the charts. You need to know what you have done last week, Tuesday, what trade you took last month on the first month on that Monday. You should know what trades you have taken on your journey to get to the point that you are right now. Why is it important to know? Because you need to know what you're doing good and what you're doing bad. You need to collect all the data and sift through it to make changes that are needed to continue your growth in trading. The thing about trading, what makes it so hard, it's ever growing. It's never going to stop. It's always changing. It's always something that's happening that's going to change the markets. So if you believe that you could just do what you're doing right now and stay the same and nothing is going to change, I'm just going to continue making money or whatever, that's wrong. The market is always changing. So you need to keep up with yourself. You need to be self-accountable for the changes that's happening in the market. You must need to know what you're doing and how that's translating in the market. Either what you're doing is giving you more profits or what you're doing is making you less money. And you need to change things up in the plan accordingly. That doesn't mean now find a new trading strategy. That just means make tweaks. Tweaks may look like lowering your risk during this season that markets is going crazy, or upping your risk during this uptrend season that you see your trading edge is just there more often. Upping your risk. And some things could be like, I'm going to stop trading after 10:30, or I'm going to include hours after 11 o'clock to trade, 11 a.m. to trade. There's just little minor tweaks that you will notice that happens because the market is ever changing. It's not going to make drastic changes, but you need to be aware of the changes so you can change accordingly. You could tweak your edge accordingly. And that's going to not only save you time and money, it's going to save you money and time. That was stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was stupid. But it's going to save you hella time in the process because you now know what to do faster. Just like the statement of you don't know what you ate last month. You don't know what dinner you ate last month on a Tuesday. You don't know. Neither do I, and there's nothing wrong with not knowing. And I don't expect you to know what you ate every single night for the last year. I don't expect you to know that. That's kind of weird if you do know that. But I do think it's important to know what trade you took every day since last year. I think that just is a little bit more important if you want to be your career in trading, you want it to be successful. Well, if you want to be a bodybuilder, maybe that's successful. Maybe that you have to journal what you eat every day. My profession is in trading, so I need to know what I do on the charts every day that I take a trade, which is going to positively affect me later on down the line because I'm going to leave hidden clues. Not hidden clues, it's in there. I'm gonna leave gems for myself. Today is November 3rd, and in my journal, I put things to help me when I'm at that present day. So present day me on November 3rd can go back to November 3rd, 2023 and see what I did. And I leave myself messages to show myself what I've done, what I've done wrong, what I've done well, what I'm getting better in, what I'm getting worse in. And today I just went through my whole journal. I went through it from, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't go through every single day. I went through like the last 6 months, really, the last 6 months of data just to review it. In the journal, what I've seen is in the last 6 months, the trading strategy I've been using has been good. It's been profitable. And right now it's not as profitable, right? I've been taking a lot of losses. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is just a switch in the market conditions. Let's see. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep letting it play out to see how I may need to tweak my strategy in order to be able to be in alignment with the market, because I think I fell out of alignment, right? But that stuff only comes from me journaling. I only understand these things because I journal, and I can look back at the mistakes, at the good things, at the bad things that I've done, and the successes that I've come from. And it's like a snapshot in time. When you go back to your journal, you think you see it, you're like, you relive the whole moment. Everything that you did that day, it comes back. Like when I was looking at most of my days, like from the last 6 months, there were days that I remember. Once I seen the trade, I remember. Feel like I was right there then again for that little 2 seconds. Once the memory came back, I relived it for like 2 seconds. I was like, that was blissful. I did all of the stuff that I was supposed to do. But on those bad days too, that bad memory felt like that bad thing came back over me. So I'm also reliving that bad moment. And it's like, damn. All right. When I look at it and I think about it from what I am today, I'd be like, I don't do that anymore. So I used to have a struggle with that, whatever that issue was. I don't really do that anymore. So I'm getting better in that area. But right now, as we're progressing, what areas am I messing up in? How can I tweak it to get better for the future? Because as I said, it's always changing. The market is ever changing. You're also always changing. Your life is also always changing. It should be. Evolution is humanity. Everything is changing. The market is changing. Presidents are changing. Cycles are changing. Everything's changing. So you have to keep growing and evolving and keep pushing the needle forward. And when you're doing that, you're going to see that there's instances where you need to make adjustments in your trading edge or even in your life to be in alignment with the direction you need to go in. You feel me? So journaling, man, the power of journaling for me, not to take too much of y'all time, the power of journaling really for me is the ability to go back and relive those moments, to go back and revisit the times that were good and bad and learn from it and see what can you extract from the data you put in that's going to help you in your time today, help you moving forward. You feel me? I feel like everybody should be doing it. It's so powerful, bro. Like sleeping on journaling. And the crazy part is some of the best traders in the world I see journal. It's like, all right, best traders in the world are journaling and they avidly talk about journaling. And then here's you. Not saying you can't be one of the best, but here's you. You just coming in and you think, journaling is too much. I don't need to do that. I'm going to get to where I want to get to without journaling. For real? Bro, the big dogs are telling you they journal. So what the hell are you thinking about? Get on time and do what they do. You want to get to where they got to? You got to do what they do. There's success leaves clues. It leaves little trails and things that you might need to do to get to that level. You feel me? Just watch what the big dogs are doing. All right. If they're doing something positive, you look up to them, watch what they're doing. They are subtly telling you exactly what they're doing. If they have good habits, look for the good habits. And then if there's a lot of people saying really the same thing, if you hear this one guy that you look up to and another one guy that you look up to, all saying the same thing, something might be true. Just saying, something might be true. I know in the world of a lot of fake stuff and a lot of fake people, but some things might be true that you might want to follow. You might want to get along with if you want to get to that destination. I love journaling. For me, journaling takes like 5 minutes out of my day. 5 minutes, big dog. I swear to God. So you're probably going to ask me, how do I journal? So how do I journal? First, I set up all my charts, I do all of that, and then I take the trade. Everything happens for me first, and then I journal after. Like, I journal how I was feeling, what I was seeing. I journal the 3 time frames that I trade on, which is the 1 minute, the 15, and the 1 hour time frame. I journal all those, and then I write it out. How was I feeling? What did I see? What was my bias? Was it right? How much did I risk? Did I execute well? And then that's something for future me. Hey, work on this. Usually when days are good, I don't have much to say about what I need to work on because it went good. I usually follow all my rules. So if the day goes good, it's like I followed all my rules, honestly. But when it's bad, then I'm like, I'll look into it. Like, what did I do wrong here? Usually when the day goes bad, it's either me trying to make it go good or me going in expectation to make it go good. So I'll probably oversize or I'll take a loss and then I'm like, nah, that's not right. Let me go again. And then that can lead to a bigger loss. Like, most times when things are bad, there's something in there to learn from. When things are good, it's hard. It's like there's nothing to say because everything went the way you wanted it to, right? But journaling is amazing, bro. Really is. It's changed my trading trajectory. Like, I went from trash to getting better. Like, y'all know about the curve, the exponential curve. You start, it's like a little curve, and then it takes off like this. Like, I was on this for mad long. Now I'm going up. Because it's not even the lifestyle that I'm saying that's showing that I'm going up. It's the skill set. The skill set is the most important thing. And if that goes up, everything goes up in correlation to this, because this positively affects everything else. So if I'm going like this in my skill set, what happens? I make more money. I get to buy my time freedom back, my place, right? Not have a job, all that stuff. I get to pay for my lifestyle. So if I keep focusing on the skill set instead of the lifestyle, I'm gonna keep going up. So in the skill set, I see that the curve is starting to go up. And it's been going up for like the last, I'll say 6 months. Because even when the year began, it was good, but so much of the problems that I was trading with started shutting down. So I felt like I was taking steps back, although I couldn't control it because I was getting to funding in Forex. And then they were starting to shut down. Like, damn, gotta start over. Started over with Top Step. And then it just kept going up. Like, even there's little pullbacks, but I manage the pullbacks. Like, how I manage trading now is far superior to what I would have done last year. I would not be here right now being this confident about my trading. Not at all, bro. I probably would have still been trash. Feel me? Journaling has changed my whole trading career. I've gained so much insight about myself that's allowed me to now pull market money out the markets. Before, I couldn't do that because I didn't master what was in here. And when I'm journaling, I'm mastering what's in here because I get to study my own self. I'm studying my actions. I'm studying the things that I'm doing, because it's not the market. You can't control the markets. The markets is going to be the markets regardless, but you can control yourself and your risk. And if you see that you're doing stuff that's not in alignment, that's not going to where you want to, that's going to hinder you from making money in the markets. And you get to track all that in your journal. Man, y'all not listening, man. Journal. I love journaling. If you stick this far through the video, that means you need to journal. And what I'm saying makes sense. Journal.